Good morning, students. Today we are going to study the 8th chapter of geography, that is economy and occupations. In this chapter we are going to study the comparison between India and Brazil in the sense of national income, GDP, occupations, different occupations. So first we will see here one graph as given. Read the following graph and answer the following questions. National gross income GNI from 1960 to 2060 in million US dollar, that has given. So children, here three countries are given: Brazil, India and USA. The three countries GNI, gross national income, has shown. By seeing that, we have to answer the following questions. Question number 1, what is asked? Which country's national income was highest in 2016, and was it how much? So here it is said that 2016, in this year, which country's national income was high? Of course, USA. And USA, it was 81,850 million US dollar. How we can say? So see here, 1500 is given. So as it has above the half line, so we can call it 60, 1860 or 70 also we can say US dollar. Next question is given: comparing India and Brazil, which country had a higher national income in 2018? 2080. So see here, India's graph, India red color and Brazil blue color. So which color shade is high? Of course, Brazil. So comparing India and Brazil, Brazil had a higher national income in 1980. Next question: calculate the difference. Tell the difference between GNP of Brazil and India in 2016. GNP of Brazil and India. So see, if 2016 we have to take out, and we have to see which country that is having higher income. So here 2016, clearly it has shown India is having higher income, because Brazil's income, that graph is lower and India's graph is higher. Next is given: tell the difference between the GNP of Brazil and India in 2016. So 2016 GNP difference we have to take out. How to take out the difference? So see here, this is US dollar has given. So first we have to see 2016. Now see, India. Suppose India has crossed $200 million, and Brazil, it is less. It is showing 180 or 90 something. Suppose we have considered here 100 and 80 or 90, and that is 200. So then we can say that near one, because it has little above than 200, so we can consider here $210 million, and here 190. So then we can say that difference is 10 millions or 20 millions. 20 millions difference, 20 million US dollars difference. Calculate the difference between the national income. Next question: national income of developed and developing countries of 2016. So see, developed country USA and developing country India and Brazil. So if you will calculate the national income of the developed and developing countries in 2016, then it will come nearly. So here we have to do the calculation. Total difference we have to take out. See here, suppose 20 difference came, and here total is 1880, then it will come 1680 or 1690 million US dollar. So that is the difference. Now we will move to the another activity. So students, see here, try this. A table has given, and in that table the sectors are given: banking, railway, airway, electricity. So like that sectors are given. In Brazil, what type of sectors, means public or private, and or public or private both are there, that has mentioned here. So we have to complete here our India's table. Banking, in India also both private and public both sectors are there. Railway, we are having only public sector. Airway, both private as well as public. Electricity production, here we are having public only. Iron and steel industry, both public and private. Health, public and private. Education, also public and private. Telecommunication also. So in this way we have completed here one activity. Another activity is given here. Classify the following activities by tick the respective columns. So see here, activities are given like television, broadcasting, beekeeping, jaggery making, producing blade of the plug, so etc etc are given here the activities. Now we have to we have to classify it, means that television broadcasting, it will come in which activity, primary, secondary or tertiary, which type of occupation it is. So that is also very simple activity. If we will see here television broadcasting, then we can say that this is tertiary occupation. Then beekeeping, so that will come into the primary occupation because animal husbandry. And that next is given here coir and rope making, it will come in secondary primary occupation. And next jaggery making, secondary. Production of blade of plug, secondary. Construction, it will come in tertiary occupation. Extracting of iron ore, it will come in primary occupation. Automobile production, secondary. Rice production, primary. Teaching, tertiary. Driving bus, tertiary. Providing lodging and boarding facility, that is also tertiary occupation. So we have completed this table. Now next is given here, see, geographical explanation. An economy of a country depends on the economic activities carried out in the country. So any country's economy, it is depend on the activities, which type of activities are carried in the country, means which occupations are more in that country. You have learned that there are three types of economic activities in an economy. So see, figure 8.2, the pie chart shows the contribution of each sector in the respective country's GDP and the percentage of population engaged in various activities. Read both the pie charts carefully and answer the following questions. So see here they are saying that GDP of the country. Now GDP means what? Gross domestic production. So in within the boundaries of the region, state or country. So whatever production is produced, so that will calculate in the GDP of the nation. So here it is said that pie chart has shown, and as per that pie chart, the different countries, their GDP and population engaged in the following activities has shown. So first we will see, so see this pie chart, it is showing contribution of sectors in GDP 2016, and downside pie chart, it was showing percentage of the population engaged in the various sectors. So see, blue color represent primary sector, secondary it is shown by the orange color, and gray color it is tertiary. So here see students, contribution of the sectors in the GDP. What is the first question given? Now we'll see which country has a higher percentage of population engaged in primary activities. So primary engaged in primary activities. So see here, primary it is shown by blue color, here 10% and here 48.8%. It is Brazil and it is India. So see here Brazil, these both are Brazil and these both are India. So we can say that India has a higher percentage of population engaged in primary activities. Next, in which country is the contribution of tertiary sector greater in the GDP? So in the GDP, C, tertiary sector, here it is given a 67 and here 57. So we can say that the contribution of tertiary sector is greater in the GDP in Brazil. Next, in which country is the share of secondary activities more in GDP? Now see, secondary occupation here, secondary it is shown by this orange color, here Brazil 27.5 and India 26. So we can say that the share of the secondary activities is more in GDP in Brazil. Now next here says that, last question they have asked, can we say that Brazil is an agrarian economy like India? So we cannot say that Brazil is an agrarian economy like India. What are the reasons? See, number one reason, in India, if we will see the pie chart, so 48.8% of population is engaged in primary activities, and in other hand here in the Brazil only 10% population is engaged in primary activities. So that is the first reason. So that's why we cannot say Brazil is an agrarian country. Number two, in India, now here the share of primary activities in GDP is 70%, and in on other hand the share of primary activities in Brazil is just 5.5. So that's why we cannot say that Brazil is a agrarian country. Now we will study the next one. What is here given? Geographical explanation. In figure 8.1, we saw that India has a higher national income than Brazil. Brazil is one of the world's giants of mining, agriculture and manufacturing, and it has a strong and rapidly growing service sector. On the other hand, India is still dependent on agriculture, though service sector is also increasing in India. So students see, Brazil and India. India has a higher national income than Brazil. How? Because see, production is more, national income is more, and Brazil agriculture, manufacturing, mining, that is having, that sector, service sector is growing. But in India still agriculture and service sectors are developing, increasing. It has not completely developed. Like the Indian economy, the Brazilian economy is also mixed economy. Both the Indian and Brazilian economies are developing economies. So India and Brazil, both the countries is having mixed economy. So India and Brazil's economies are developing economy. Their per capita incomes are very less as compared to the developed countries like USA. If we have seen in the first chart that USA, that is very developed and their per capita income is also high. It is interesting to note that though India has a higher national income as compared to Brazil, the per capita income of the India is lower than Brazil. Can you think a reason for the same? So here say they are showing us, if though India's national income is high but per capita income is less, and Brazil's national income is less but per capita income is high. How it is? So our national income is high but our population is also more. Due to that increasing population, the government has to take care of the all the people. They have to spend the money on the various activities, so that's why our per capita income is less. Now use the following table and make the polyline graph with the help of computer. Per capita income from 1960 to 2060 in US dollars are given. So here statistic data has provided. By using this data we have to prepare the graph. The United States is developed country. The population of this country is well educated. United States means America, that is developed country. Population is well engaged, well educated. This country has a strong strength of many patients, modern technology, mechanical strength. Sorry. This country is far ahead of Brazil and India in the terms of national per capita income. So USA, why that country is developed, more developed than India and Brazil? Because see, their population is first educated, then in the sense of technology, mechanical strength, that country is very ahead, so per capita income is also more. India and Brazil are developing countries. These countries are processing in the field of technological advancement, education and industry. Both the countries are developing and they are trying to develop in the various fields like technology and education, industries, etc. The national per capita income of the countries is low. India's per capita income seems to be even lower as India's size is very large. So if we will talk about the per capita income, then we will find that the per capita income of the countries is low. But if we will see the India's size is larger, population is larger, so that's why also one reason. Now next is given here, make friends with the map. Again here map has given. By seeing that map we have to give the answers of the question. What is the map is given? See here 8.3, that map is mentioned. So as per that map, what are the things we have to study, what have to observe? So in अच्छा ठीक है. In which part of the Brazil is coffee mainly produced? So first we have to see here graph. Index first, see coffee, it has shown by the blue color like seed. So coffee production, if we will see the graph carefully, then we will say that in the southeastern coastal region of Brazil, there, see, southeastern coastal region of Brazil, their coffee production is more. So next question they have asked, in so first they have asked prepare a table. So we have to prepare the table, and as per that table we have to write the products and the regions which is produced. So coffee, rice, so that in which region they are produced, that we have to write. Then it will become very easy to just write the further questions. Next question they have asked, in which part of Brazil has mining activity? Sorry, in which part of the Brazil has mining activity not developed? What could be the reason? So see, in the central part, that Amazon river basin, that part, more mining activities are not developed. The reason is that because of dense forests, large water bodies, so due to that. Next is given, considering the availability of the resources, where has development of the industries occurred? So considering the this availability of resources, we can say that in the southeast side their industries are well developed. So here we will stop. Further part we will study in our next session. Thank you very much.